and partly cloudy skies. More clouds over the weekend, but a pretty good-looking Easter weekend. 84 for Easter Sunday. There is a chance for a shower or storm Monday night into Tuesday morning.
Thank you, Justin, and thank you for watching the news at noon.
Mike still had a bunch of those jelly beans all over the table.
Those are your favorite.
That's a lot of candy for one guy to eat.
I know.
You gotta spread
you think
that out.
Share?
I hope so. So have a safe and wonderful Easter weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. For now, it's time for SA Live, and it starts right
now.
Well, are you looking for a great Easter brunch spot, or perhaps just a nice little romantic dinner right along the Riverwalk, basically in your backyard? Ocho Restaurant at Hotel Havana. We're going to take you there.
It's an excellent Easter trip to a farm just outside San Antonio where the family can see the Easter Bunny, go egg hunting, and enjoy over 50 attractions this weekend.
There's plenty of events that you don't want to miss this Easter weekend. We share our community calendar so you can start planning your weekend fun. That's all today on SA Live.
Celebrating 10 years, live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
And yes, Easter weekend is upon us, and we are all getting ready for the Easter Bunny to fill our Easter baskets with all sorts of goodies, including all of this wonderful, yummy candy. And David pointed out there's a lot of candy here on this table, but then again, I've got an hour, so anyway, no, I'm not going to eat all this. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very pleasant Good Friday. I'm Mike Osterhage in the studio by myself, but Jen is out there with, we'll meet him in a second, the big guy himself. But we're talking candy, Jen. And I've got a quick question for you.
Yes.
The most popular candy in the country is what?
Ooh, tell me. I don't know. Reese's. I was thinking Reese's.
Yeah, well, yes, you're right. Exactly. Ah, very good. And in Texas, it is Reese's Pieces eggs. And everybody's got their favorites. So here is the list of all the favorites, and we've got a bunch of them here on the table. So what you can do, and we're going to put up the QR code here in a second, your favorite, is it jelly beans, Reese's eggs, Robin's eggs, a chocolate bunny. We don't have a chocolate bunny here. I'll be darned. Cream eggs. These are really good.
Aww.
Peeps, all different flavors. No Hershey's Minis, and gummy candy. There's actually these Twizzlers, little Twizzler bunny things here. So what is your favorite of all those?
Yeah, you know what? These are I hear you eating over there, Mike. These are my favorite, but the eggs are pretty cool, right? These are also, I think they're new, right? Let me try one of those. Should we both be eating while we're on TV? It's okay,
Yeah,
right?
go ahead. I'll talk while you eat there. So
Those
anyway,
are good.
all the candy's really good too, especially when the Easter Bunny brings it. So I'll tell you what, scan that QR code. What's in first place right now? Yeah, Reese's eggs. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Peeps, ooh, Peeps are a close second. Interesting. Scan the QR code and keep voting. All right, the Easter Bunny is there. I hear a lot of noise. Where are you, Jen?
Yes, by the way, these are delicious. My kids love Peeps, so yes, I can understand why that's second on the list. We are at Divine Acres Farm here. It is their Country Easter Fest, and I'm super excited to be here. The last time I was here, we did the interview and it was closed. The energy here right now is amazing. Lots of people you can see. Y'all say hi. Everybody say hi to the camera. Yeah, see? So they had music playing behind us, and now we kind of had them kind of stop the music for now, but we're going to come over here to the bar. Then we're going to come back to the food here. So we have Mason. Now he's got a customer with him. Oh, okay, we're good. Hi, Mason. Okay, so you made some drinks for us. Tell me about what you have there.
Okay, so I have a spiked lemonade, which is very popular here on the farm. The prickly pear margarita. And then we've got some tap beer, and then as well as a frozen margarita down there at the end.
Lots of color, right?
There is lots of color, yeah.
Tell me about your mobile bar here.
The mobile bar, so we bought this, I guess about a year and a half ago. And it was a Airstream trailer that we completely gutted and then renovated into this bar. So we cut a hole in the side of it, which was kind of crazy, and stripped it from the inside and then laid a floor, and still working on it today. So it's been a fun adventure.
Wow, so you guys are obviously here today and tomorrow, but where can people find you, I guess, all year long?
Yeah, so we have an Instagram page, Caps and Corks, and then we do events and all types of fun things through the year. So yeah, Instagram's the best way to find us.
Got it. What is your favorite thing, though, about, I know you guys do a fall fest, but this is more of the spring Easter fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this event that you guys have going on?
This Divine Acres is an awesome place. A lot of fun things to do. The goat races are a lot of fun here for kids and families. I really enjoy just the live music and watching people have fun as a family. It's a great time. People can really connect and, enjoy some time outside. So it's fun stuff.
My favorite thing is watching them fishing. I know they can catch and release over there, and then they have the Easter egg hunts as well. And congratulations to you, because I hear you have a baby and
Yes,
a baby at
I
home.
have a 3-month-old.
Your mom told me. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congrats to you. Now, can
Thank
you
you.
walk us through? I'm going to send Steven back to the table.
Cool. Yeah,
and tell me
let's
what
do
we
it.
have there, because those milkshakes are amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
so those milkshakes are something new that the farm's been doing over the past year. It's like an ultimate milkshake, if you will. A lot of different colors and things going on there. Very extreme, right? A lot of pictures taken with them, and they're also, got a great flavor to them. So good stuff there.
And then we have the donuts and coffee
Donuts.
shop on site.
Yeah, we make the donuts fresh here every single morning. People love donuts, so we thought that would be a great addition to the farm, and it has been.
Yeah.
Donuts are fun, and they've got fun Easter colors with them. So
Yeah, you can't go wrong with donuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And a nice looking burger and fries.
let me tell you, the burger here is great. It really is. People might think that it wouldn't be great coming out here, right? But we've got a full kitchen, and they do a great job. They fry the fries. They're very nice and crispy, and the burger's got 2 patties on it. It's a very good burger. It really is.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that later. And
Yeah.
then, what is in that monster mac and cheese?
Monster mac and
Wow.
cheese. Yeah, that's an eye catcher there, right? There's a lot going on. It's got a great mac and cheese, and then it's topped with hot Cheetos and a jalapeno, and it's got a full fun effect here.
Yes,
So
and
it's good
in
stuff.
A cup. That makes it easy, right?
Yeah, it does. It does make it very easy. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mason.
Yeah, of
so
course.
much. I'll let you get back. I might take one of these. Thank you. Okay.
Awesome.
Look how pretty this color is. Okay, I had a little friend over here, Joshua. I told him I'd get him on TV. Okay, you want to say Happy Easter?
Happy Easter!
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part out here so far?
Spending time with my family and eating food.
What'd you eat? Everything? That,
The candy.
Not that. The candy. Okay, did you get one of these shakes?
I'm about to get them after this.
Okay, Mom and Dad, I see you over there. All right, well, go have fun, okay? Okay, thanks, buddy. I'll send it back to you, Mike. Say hi, Mike Osterhage.
Hi, my Osterhage.
Hi.
Thanks, buddy.
Tell them I said hi. There's so many people out there, Jen. I love it.
New friends, yes. Yes, so we'll show you the rest of it in the second half or after the commercial break, actually. We're going to go across. There's goats. There's goat races. I'm excited to go check it out. Yes, got to get a fry now.
And again, if you see the Easter Bunny, put in a good word for me. So again, if you'd like more information on Divine Acres, of course, same place, in the fall, they've got the corn maze and pumpkin patches and all that. Just head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code right there on your screen. Well, from fun on the farm to growing garden greens to make fresh recipes and growing them yourself, by the way, it is time, THYME, for Easter Eats, and our favorite gardener, Liz Campanella, co-owner of Uprooted Gardens, is here, and usually we're getting our hands dirty.
Yeah.
But now it's time to eat, right?
Yes, let's bring it all inside for the Easter dinner table this
So
weekend.
we're talking herbs.
Absolutely. Everything herbs. Everything you see up here is an edible herb, edible bloom from the herbs. So we're going to have some fun.
Which you said is pretty easy to grow, because this is the kind of weather that they naturally grow in, like around Mediterranean, things
Absolutely,
like that, right?
yeah. Nice and humid and warm, but drought
All right,
tolerant.
and we've got 3 different ways you can enjoy your herbs, and the first is doing a little decoration.
Yeah, so I got this homemade or this store-bought cake, and I'm gonna make it look homemade. So I kind of smoothed out some of the frosting detail that they had, and I just have some blooms from the thyme and a little bit of spearmint and some lavender blooms.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just gonna try and make this a little homemade look to it, and kind of accentuate some corners and make it look like I worked really hard, but really I just ran a central market.
She's put 3 things in there right now, and this thing looks like $1 million.
And then, what I love to do is use these little lavender blooms and kind of use them as sprinkles.
Well, isn't that just a fantastic idea? All right, if you start growing herbs, do you grow them from seeds, do you grow them from little starts? What's the best way to do it?
I always say buy a small transplant. Usually about a little 4-inch pot is the easiest way to go. Starting from seed can be really difficult, so transplants is always the way to go.
And then how long, it probably depends on the particular kind, but how long will it take to the point where you can kind of harvest them a little bit and start enjoying them?
Yeah, usually I would say about a month from planting before you want to take your first harvest. You really want to let that plant do some rooting before it's going to thrive and just start to give you some foliage that you can take from.
Okay, now the next thing that we're going to be doing here is a little bit of herb salt, right?
Yeah.
So
I think it's so fun. You know, you can follow a little 2-to-1 ratio of about 2 cups of herbs to about a cup of salt. We have a little small bowl for TV today, so we're doing about a cup of herbs and a half cup of salt.
Okay.
And you can throw it in a food processor, or I like the little rustic feel. Keep it on the stem, get that nice and finely chopped, and then we're gonna mix it in with this salt. And then the most fun way, I think, to make your house smell good is we're gonna mix all this up, make like little green salt, and then we're gonna set it in our oven low and slow.
So about the lowest temperature setting,
Lowest
okay.
your oven can go, usually about 170 for about 2 to 3 hours, and just kind of check on it. And when you start to see these herbs kind of lose that bright green color, then they will look a lot like this. Dry it out, and you can use it for a rim of a Bloody Mary this weekend, maybe a minchulada, or it's also just fun to use these herb salts as a, garnish on, a chicken dish or a fish dish, something like that.
And like
too.
we're talking about, a nice rustic bread, put a little olive oil in there and sprinkle that salt on there, and that is going to be absolutely fantastic. All right, you mentioned about a beverage, so we're going to use this to rim our glass.
And I used lemon thyme for this one, so it should give you a little fresh, summery spring kick to it.
Are there different flavors of thyme?
There are so many different.
Really?
We don't have enough time for this one, but one of my favorite, lime thyme, lavender thyme, lemon thyme. There's all these fun different ones.
Okay.
About
now,
an ounce of that.
And this is also...
This is a simple syrup I made last night from a lemon balm bush. So it's in the mint family, grows like mint, will really take over a nice shady corner, but it has this lemon scent and flavor to it that just bring you back to that lemon head candy store day when you were a kid. Mixing with a little bit of Topo Chico. If maybe around 5 o'clock we throw some Tito's in there, and you have yourself a nice little cocktail.
So, cheers.
Yeah. Let me know what you think.
Oh wow! And the neat thing is, when you grew it yourself.
We grew it ourselves, and literally they call it simple syrup because it's so simple. It's just a cup of sugar, a cup of water. Throw in a cup of fresh herbs, so you could do an orange mint like I have over there. There's so many different flavors of mint. So, I mean, you can have some fun with it.
Do herbs like the little pot? I know they look kind of cute and everything, little, clay pots and all that stuff. Or do you like to put them in just a corner of your garden, an herb garden in the ground?
They can definitely go both ways. I would say if you kind of want to control and have more of like a structured plant, keeping it in a pot, it is only going to grow as big as that pot, as that root ball allows. If you put it in the landscape, expect for it to kind of take over, and a lot of these herbs get a lot larger if you let them.
Okay, and most all of them, except for a couple, are perennials, so they will come back year after year, right?
Absolutely. This is about the time of year where we're kind of taking out cilantro. You can see it's starting to go to bloom, make that coriander seed, and that's when we pop in basil. So cilantro and basil are our annual herbs, but pretty much all the other herbs we can grow here are perennials.
And mint, you got to watch it, because that'll take off,
Mint, you got to
right?
watch it. Pot, it's a great one for a pot, or putting it in that shady corner where nothing else can grow.
And the best thing about uprooted gardens is they can take your backyard, your garden from scratch and do it all. Or if you want maintenance, you said you're kind of like little elves that come in and take care of everything, right?
ourselves as like the little garden gnomes that just come and do what you need to do. We do garden coaching as well. So if you're watching right now, we have an Instagram post that's going live right now as we speak. And if you follow the directions on that caption, you have a chance to win a garden coaching session with me.
All right. Well, if you'd like more information on how to get to their Instagram, just go to our website, salive.com, and we have provided a link, or just scan that QR code right there on your screen. Thank you very much. So good to see you. Have a very happy Easter. All right, hit the road. It's time to plan your trip to Eagle Pass. A brand new festival with an amazing music lineup is leading up to the historical solar eclipse, and where they're going to be in complete totality.
Family-friendly fun here at Divine Acres Farm. It's their Easter Country Fest. Yes, there's fishing involved. We'll tell you everything you need to know if you want to come out this weekend.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, our Jen Ostrowski is back out at Divine Acres for a glimpse of their annual Easter Country Fest. And there's a lot going on out there. Hey, Jen.
That's right. Yes, there's so much going on, and what a beautiful day. I have Debbie and Ken joining me now. So you guys, you got to tell me about, for people watching right now, and they want to come and check it out, I guess just describe everything they could do here. I'll start with you, Debbie.
Okay. All right. We're open today till 7 p.m. and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. There is so much to do. There are hay rides and egg hunts and barrel train rides and fishing and goat races, the giant jump pad. There's over 50 activities, live music, great food and drink. I mean, just a full day's worth of fun for the whole family.
Wow. Okay. And how often, I guess I'll go to you, Ken, how often do you do
It continues throughout the day. The kids, kind of part of a scavenger hunt, the kids have to find 6 eggs throughout the farm where they have to go to certain areas and they have clues to find those. The last 6 eggs, they go to our common area and they find the last 6 eggs right there just in the big Easter egg hunt. And then from there they go see the Easter bunny. So it's pretty cool. The adults have fun with that, trying to figure out the scavenger hunt, and the kids have fun with this, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
That is amazing. And for those who don't know, because you guys in the fall, right, people come out as well, and then you have the Christmas tree farm as well.
Yes, we're seasonal. So we have 3 seasons here at the farm. We have fall, spring, and Christmas. So we're open for a big pumpkin patch, and then we sell choose and cut trees. We have the whole Santa experience, and then of course our Easter season going on now. So 3 seasons to come out and enjoy the farm.
And you have another event happening next weekend if people can't make it out.
Yes, so we're open today and tomorrow, and then there's one additional day. You can come out on Saturday, April the 6th. We're having a Sunshine Fest. It is an all-day event, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. There will be great music. We're having live princesses and a princess show and protectors like Paw Patrol, plus all the traditional farm fun, and then a really great concert at night. Food and drink, only $10. April 6th, 10 to 10.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys stay busy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we do, but we enjoy it, and we're just very blessed to have so many repeat and new customers. So.
Yes, for sure.
Having
Ken,
fun.
and your whole family really, I met your son and your
Yes,
daughter,
yes.
so how do they get involved here?
You know, it just happens. We need help, and so they come on board, and then they never leave. So it's all part of it. So everybody's involved. You know, all of our family is definitely involved with the running of different activities, and then we have just a wonderful community that works out here from our hometown here, between adults that are retired looking for something to do and high school kids. It's like a rite of passage out here. So everybody has a good time working out here. So,
A rite of passage, yes.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful out here. So what I really loved when we showed earlier was the catch and release. Can you tell me a little bit more about that too?
Yes, you do not need a fishing license. A lot of people ask that. Also, we provide the pole. It's a cane pole, so good old-fashioned fun. We provide the bait. A lot of kids catch their first fish out here. It's stocked full of perch. It's just a lot of fun. It'll be open all day.
Got it. Okay. And then what is your favorite part? I have to ask both of you that. We'll start with you, Ken.
Goat races. Goat
Yes.
races. We do goat races at 1, 3, and 5 o'clock the days that we're open. And we have a goat racing arena. Goats have gotten to be so popular out here. And so we have the goats wear bandanas. And so you have teams that are rooting for that certain goat. And you never know who's going to win, but they've got it down. They take off, they run the course, and we just see who wins, and everybody has a blast with it.
Okay, I'm like, wait, oh yeah, they're way over there. Okay, I can't show you the goats. Are there other animals here too? I know my daughter would want me to ask you
Yes,
that.
we actually have baby chicks and ducks that kids can hold. We have potbelly pig, so it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of animals and a lot of photo ops with those.
Okay, well, thank you, Debbie. Did you say
Yeah.
your favorite part real quick?
My
Sorry.
favorite part is actually behind us.
Oh.
We have the biggest jump pad
wow.
that
Yes.
we're aware of
Okay.
in the state of Texas, and it is just so much fun, and it is quite the workout. So
Yes, okay, maybe I'll go try that. Thank you,
Yeah,
Debbie.
That's it.
you should.
Thank you, Ken. Please
Thank
come
you.
check it out today and tomorrow. And don't forget about next weekend, Sunshine Fest. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
y'all. Hope to see you.
It's a fun time, Mike.
Jen, I think I lost track of all the stuff there is to do there. There's so much of it. What a great place. Kids that have a blast, and grown-ups have a blast there too. Go get your pictures with the little baby chicks and ducks.
Exactly.
I know you were kind of lit up on that one. So, all right, if you want more information on Divine Acres, of course, just go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan the QR code right there on your screen. What a great place to go to. Just, 45 minutes right down I-35. Hey, hop on over to this local restaurant for Easter brunch. Just ahead, I try out their special food and drink menu only for this weekend. And it's a total hit. We get a first glimpse at the 57 South Music Festival lineup that's leading up to the historic solar eclipse event in the Path of Totality. The city of Eagle Pass is planning a huge event the weekend leading up to the eclipse, of course. First ever 57 South Music Festival, and here with everything you need to know ahead of the big day and the big weekend is Homero Balderas, who is the city manager, and marketing director Ida Castaño. Welcome both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. So less than 2 weeks away till this weekend, and 2 weeks to the big eclipse over there. All right, once in a lifetime event. How excited are you?
Well, I think it's excitement is an understatement. The city of Eagle Pass is ecstatic to be able to experience this once in a lifetime event. We are the first city that will be experiencing totality in the United States. So excitement, I would say we're more than excited. You know, we're very excited. We look forward to everyone that comes into our community to experience this with us and celebrate this great natural phenomenon.
So you are taking advantage of the days leading up to it, the 5th through the 7th. Huge festival, lots going on. Give us a rundown.
Once we found out we were going to be the first U.S. city to have the path of totality, we knew we were going to have to take advantage of it. So we're going to kick off April 5th with 57 South Music Festival. April 5th, 6th, and 7th, we're going to have headliners like Chris Young. We're going to have Parker McCollum. Who doesn't love Parker McCollum, right? And then to close the weekend, we have Ramon Ayala, who is now on his farewell tour. So we're excited that he added us to his farewell tour. So we have a huge lineup. April 5th, 6th, and 7th. You can find more information on 57 South Music Fest and 57 South Facebook page. But there's so many great artists that are on this great event.
And of course, all of the food and everything else that goes with the festival
yes,
too,
and
right?
we want to thank the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino for hosting this event. So it's going to be on their grounds, and we're going to have a lot of local vendors showcasing what we're known for.
Okay, and then what about the big day on the 8th?
The day. April the 8th, we've been planning this with Dr. Miller from Sol Ross has been helping us out and guiding us, and so Sol Ross has been great. Eagle Pass ISD gave our kids the day off Monday, so they're going to be able to experience this with everyone else. So Student Activity Center is going to open up at 10:30, and we're going to have telescopes. We're going to be broadcasting worldwide from the Student Activity Center, and the second location would be the Eagle Pass Sports Complex, also opens at 10:30.
They're in Eagle Pass, not only the first city in the U.S., but also has some of the longest in totality, 4 minutes worth. And then other than that, it's a great time to show off your city, right?
That is correct. You know, like you said, we're not only the first city, but we're going to experience totality around noontime, just past noontime, when you'll be able to experience what noon looks like going dark, right? So this is going to be an awesome experience for anybody that wants to experience this in the United States at its greatest point. Eagle Pass is the place to be.
And you got a special for folks too, right?
Yes, we do. Join us for the 57 South Music Festival, and if you want to buy tickets, go ahead and go to their website, 57southmusicfest.com, and put in code SALive, and you're going to get 20% off the already amazing price that we have. We have a great price. You can buy 1 day, 2 days, or a 3-day pass.
Yeah, fantastic weekend leading up to this once-in-a-lifetime event, the 57 South Music Festival, of course, happening 5th through the 7th in Eagle Pass. It's all happening on the grounds at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel. You can find tickets online at 57southmusicfest.com, and be sure to use the promo code SALive to get 20% off. Now, after the festival, Eclipse celebrations will start on April 8th. Eagle Pass will be the first U.S. city in totality on that day. Thank you both, and happy Eclipse.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
A delicious decision. So I hopped on over to Ocho Restaurant, which is right there, is absolutely gorgeous restaurant at Hotel Havana along the river, for a sample of their Easter brunch menu and everything else on the menu. That's next on SA Live. And this weekend there's a concert happening, as a matter of fact, tomorrow at Paper Tiger for all you metal fans. Fugitive is performing with Bitter End. The show starts at 6 p.m. and you can find links to all of the events. We're going to be telling you about that and this concert. Just scan the QR code on your screen or click the SA Live tab on SALive.com. This is the perfect time of year to be here along the Riverwalk, especially if you're here inside the very cool Ocho restaurant right at Hotel Havana. And Ricky Zavala, who's the restaurant manager, joins us right now. Thank you for being here, and thank you for having the drinks already set up.
Yeah, of course.
All right, what do we got going on here?
So today we have 3 cocktails prepared from our new astrological sign drink partnership with a straw tequila. We're gonna launch that on Monday the 1st, on April 1st.
Okay.
First one that we're gonna launch is gonna be, it's Aries season, so we're gonna do this one, which is called the Pink Moon. It's gonna be a little bit of tequila, grapefruit juice, lime, and a cinnamon agave syrup.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Let me get a sip here. And the middle one?
And so the next one is gonna be tourist season. So it's gonna be actually called a Blood Moon. It's gonna be some fresh blood orange juice, a little bit of agave lime juice, and some blood orange soda topped off on top. And after that, we're gonna follow up with some Gemini season. So it's gonna be a mango flavored, basically kind of tequila, cinnamon agave, almost like a margarita.
And like we were talking about, perfect time of year to sit here. They open up the doors. Hotel Havana, been here for how long now?
Since 1914, so over 100 years, but it's definitely got a youthful spirit around this time of year. So
any great stories come out of the hotel here?
Yeah, definitely. So it was owned by a grocer. He's the one who built this as a home. And then he started like housing his vendors here. He wanted to keep it where they felt comfortable, where they're coming from, more of like a Havana theme. Most of his vendors were from Cuba, so it was something where he wanted to make them like feel at home. So he made it a home here.
Any ghost stories?
Quite a few, yeah. I'd say a little over 100 years.
Save those for another day. And you've got specials coming up, especially for the eclipse, right?
Yes. So we're gonna have a ticketed dinner coming up on April 7th. It's gonna be in alignment with the solar eclipse. It's gonna be a ticketed dinner, 85 bucks, 4-course meal, all prepared by Chef Kirk.
Out of this world meals. Do you like that time of the eclipse? Other things on the menu?
So we're gonna have also for brunch, we have our famous plantain cakes and carnitas, which is gonna be maduros, plantains, in the pancakes as well, topped off with carnitas, piloncillo. So it's our version of chicken and waffles. So something that you just find here in Ocho.
How would you kind of sum up your style of cuisine?
My style of cuisine is, I call it food with no borders. So I travel, I actually just got back from London and Paris, so I kind of take from all the travels and I kind of blend it in with highlights of South American food. So I call it food with no borders. I've created its own world for Havana.
Okay, and also, everything just kind of tastes better when you're right here along the Riverwalk. You can enjoy, let the sun shine in, you open up the garage doors, and it's just beautiful out here, be it Sunday brunch or coming here for brunch or even an early dinner or something like that, right?
Early dinner, it's romantic, it's very, you can see the beautiful just Riverwalk out there. You can have great food, great cocktails, get a nice little, buzz going, walk along the river, and then grab yourself a margarita a little bit further down.
Sounds good. All right, if you'd like more information on Ocho and to make reservations, just head on over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or of course you can scan that QR code on the screen. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Still ahead, it's going to be beautiful this Easter weekend, and we have a roundup of some of the Easter egg hunts around town, plus a very special fiesta deal and event. You don't want to miss this. And up next, debt relief for credit card and personal loans. If you're tens of thousands of dollars in debt, you don't want to miss this. Right now, back to the very important question. Your favorite Easter candy, is it jelly beans, robin eggs, Cadbury cream eggs? Not many votes for that. Gummy candy is trailing, but in the lead, Reese's eggs. Everybody loves Reese's. You like Peeps? Peeps in second place. Thank you, Ted. I'll get you some Peeps. Scan the QR code.
$1 trillion. That is the total credit card debt here in the U.S., according to the Federal Reserve, leaving a growing number of borrowers, that's a lot of y'all out there, late on payments. So Tim Wilkins with Debt Redemption, Texas Debt Relief. Yes,
I'm here.
You know him. He's been here a lot over the years, helping you guys out there resolve your overwhelming debt. So $1 trillion trillion.
Well, it's spread across a lot of people, but people are feeling that $1 trillion individually in a variety of different ways. It's one of the #1 causes of divorce, stress, physical stress. So people need to look for options, and they come to us because they don't know what those options are, and we have actually all of them. We're very full service. It could be a debt consolidation loan where we take your debt, we find the best lender from our platform of lenders, find the best rate, and lock all that in on one low rate to get you through your debt problem. It could be a credit counseling program that does a lot of the same things for your interest rates, but without a new loan. Or it could be our Texas Debt Relief Program that doesn't work on your interest rates. It actually works on negotiating reductions in what you owe, your principal balance. What that can do for people who are really struggling, who qualify for this program, is often give them a monthly program payment less than half compared to just making those minimum payments, and get them out of debt in as little as 24 to 48 months instead of as long as it's going to take when I show you these graphs.
Right, and let's talk about those graphs because you've got some of those examples that explain the different solutions, right?
Now, people are coming to us with $30,000 up to $350,000 in credit card debt and personal loans, but this graph shows $50,000. Now, this is that monthly payment just with how high these interest rates are can be as much as $2,000. With a debt consolidation program, you see that could be just under $1,000. With credit counseling, just under $1,100, and then you see that Texas Debt Relief Program where it's around $750 depending on your budget. Huge relief. All three of those programs were a huge relief. We find the best one for you. This next one is how long it could take to pay that off. Just making those minimums without any more charges. You cut the cards up, you freeze them, you hide them from yourself. Could be over 20 years at these rates. With credit counseling and debt consolidation, 6 years and 5 years. And again, with our debt relief program, that debt settlement, settling on what you actually owe as little as 24 to 48 months, and you're on that road to investing in yourself again and not throwing it away to high interest. This last is the amount that you could pay off over time. This is brutal to even think about. Again, no more charges. You could pay off over double what you owe today. Credit counseling and debt consolidation, around $60,000. And it can actually be less than what you owe today if you work with our program to settle your debt.
And when people hear that, they see that light at the end of the tunnel, you know? And so why should Texans be careful when it comes to debt relief ads that they see on the internet? Why go with a local company?
Well, for a lot of people, it's a deeply personal thing, debt, and to have someone that can come into the office and sit down like we've been here for 2 decades helping people in San Antonio. But a lot of times it's a national company isn't even a licensed company in Texas. They're just a lead generation company. They get your information, they sell it to multiple companies or to the highest bidder. You don't know who you're dealing with. We've been here. We're typically 40% less than those out-of-state companies. And we feel like our efficiency from working with the Texas laws for so many years and the consumer protections really helps us do it better, and we pass that along to people struggling.
And so, of course, it is a veteran-owned, state license, and has been helping Texans for over 20 years. Thank you so much, Tim. If you are struggling with $20,000 to $100,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans, get local help right now with a free no-obligation phone or office consultation and ask about their lowest fee guarantee. Just call 800-971-4060 or visit the website debtredemption.com/KSAT.
Hey, next we are sharing what's hopping this weekend in our community calendar, from Easter egg hunts to Easter bunny photo ops. That's all next on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live here in beautiful historic Market Square. We'll grab your Easter basket like that little guy did, because there are several egg hunts around town this Easter weekend. There's also fun Fiesta events to talk about, some Fiesta savings. So let's take a look at our community calendar. First up, the Tower of the Americas is hosting its Easter Egg Extravaganza celebration Sunday, happening from 11 to 5 at the base of the tower. There's going to be an egg hunt, egg dyeing, face painting, moon bounce, petting zoo, live music, food, and much, much more. You also have a chance to meet the Easter Bunny and Tori the Tower. Hey, are you ready for a wildly excellent adventure at the San Antonio Zoo? It's hosting its Egg Extravaganza this Sunday. There's going to be 3 Easter egg hunts throughout the day, DIY Coscaronis, music, chalk art, and an Easter Bunny meet and greet. It all starts at 10 a.m. The Bexar County Parks and Recreation Easter egg hunt is happening tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Woodlawn Park, the county's largest park. It's out past Kirby. The Easter egg hunt starts at 10:30 a.m. And switching over to Fiesta, the Battle of Flowers traveling float is going to be at Morgan Sports tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for Fiesta Medal Extravaganza. You're going to be able to buy and trade Fiesta medals and take photos on the traveling float. Of course, proceeds are going to benefit Morgan's. And there's a big Fiesta deal today online. To celebrate 20 days until Fiesta, FiestaSanAntonio.org is selling Carnival wristbands for $20. That's half off. We have a link on our website, SALive.com. Just look for this week's deals. Hey, coming up Monday on SA Live, April Fool's Day, but no fool on the local bakery is celebrating a big milestone. See the delicious treats they created for the special day and what they have in store for Fiesta coming up. Plus, we have royalty in the house. Yep, the man himself. Meet the 75th El Rey Feo. Find out how he's giving back to the city and what makes him different than previous El Rey Feos. That's all Monday and a whole lot more. 1 p.m. right here on SA Live. All right, it is the question, the burning question. Favorite Easter candy? And it really hasn't changed all that much. In the lead, with about a third of the votes almost, Reese's Eggs. And then in a close second, a fairly close second, is Peeps. Coming in third, Robin's Eggs. And then all the rest, not so much. Everybody loves Reese's. I mean, yeah, you know, Reese's, whether it's in the little cup form, egg form, whatever the case may be. Hey, one of our videos is just going viral out there. Remember this one? We had these happy visitors on the show a couple of weeks ago. This video has been viewed more than 119,000 times on Instagram at SA Live KSAT. Remember Sandor and Gregor, Flemish giant rabbits from Once in a While Mobile Zoo. They were about 21 pounds or so. They can get up to about 25 pounds. And you can watch the video again on SALive.com, Instagram, and our TikTok at SA Live KSAT. All right, of course, Fiesta is going to be right around the corner, and we have a contest going on, the I Love Battle of Flowers contest. You could win a ride in the parade. So all you have to do is just scan that QR code right there, and there's instructions on what to do. And it's as simple as saying why you love the Battle of Flowers. That's it, and you get to ride in the parade. And of course, the Battle of Flowers is going to be coming up, and it's going to be broadcast right here on SA Live, as well as all the other Fiesta parades. That's coming up right around the corner once we get into April. But of course, this weekend is Easter, and we hope you have a very, very nice Easter weekend. We'll see you Monday.